Bueno, creo que esto está en vivo. Voy a ajustar un poquito mi volumen por acá. Y aparentemente así de fácil. Estamos acá. Hay un par de personas aquí por alguna extraña razón. Esto es totalmente inesperado. Estamos aquí probando. Vamos a ver. Uy, ahí tenía un poquito de audio. Vamos a ver. Esto es una prueba, señores. Los que estén aquí, gracias por estar presentes. Estoy probando mi setup de streaming para el futuro podcast que vamos a estar haciendo, que muy probablemente va a ser en vivo. Voy a avisarles a las otras personas que no están aquí a través de Instagram que estamos en vivo y les comparto el enlace de alguna forma porque, en fin, no lo tengo. Pero bueno, vamos a probar. Y bueno, estoy haciendo un stream de prueba a través de YouTube para que ustedes puedan ver también el lanzamiento del nuevo Mustang junto conmigo en vivo y en directo. Les voy a poner el enlace por acá. Ahora vamos a ver si encuentro el enlace por alguna razón. Aquí me están diciendo que se escucha bien. Qué chévere. Esto es 100% súper inesperado. Estoy haciendo una prueba. Vamos a esperar a que inicie de todas formas. Mientras tanto voy poniendo el link por acá. Qué chévere que me están diciendo que se escucha nítido. Genial, genial, genial. Porque esta es la prueba más random del mundo. Bueno, parece que esto ya va a empezar. O están cambiando la música nada más. Vamos a ver. Para que ustedes puedan ver también el lanzamiento del nuevo Mustang. Bueno, señores, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo les va? Ya yo terminé ahí de subir la historia que cuentan. Que hay de nuevo tiempo sin verlos. Les comento, aprovecho el espacio que mañana vamos a subir un nuevo videito. El capítulo 2 de nuestra aventura por Track Times. Vamos a ver, porque esto de tener Android y ser el creador de contenido es súper complicado. Brian me pregunta y Cero ahora mismo se encuentra abandonado, está en el patio del olvido, así le llamamos en el taller. Y, ¿qué te puedo decir? Tengo unos posibles planes de traerlo de vuelta. Es una posibilidad nada más. No he concretado nada con el actual dueño, mi hermano. Seba, si estás viendo esto, por favor, véndemelo. Si conocen a mi hermano, escríbanle en sus redes sociales y digan que me vende el carro porque no me lo quiere vender. Y básicamente por eso no ha vuelto. Fabián pregunta, ¿tienes alguna expectativa respecto al nuevo Mustang? La verdad es que no. Esto es algo totalmente inesperado. Se presentó la oportunidad de hacer live y dije, bueno, vamos a hacerlo. Y, ¿qué te puedo decir? Vi un par de fotos, no me gusta mucho el frente, como de pronto ya vieron en las historias. El culo está muy igual al culo de siempre, un poco más recto. Y ya, las mismas luces de la anterior, similares, mismo estilo. El interior es raro. Quiero verlo bien ahora que lo muestren. Y lo del tema del motor es lo más interesante. Vi que van a posiblemente tener un doble intake, o sea, dos cuerpos de aceleración y dos intakes, uno por la izquierda y uno por la derecha, y eso me parece cool. El Dariul pregunta si va a haber nuevos proyectos. Sí, la idea es que haya nuevos proyectos, pero quién sabe cuándo. Gracias, Brian. Ya sabes, saluditos a el vecino país Venezuela. Hay mucha gente que nos ve desde allá. Va a salir un proyectico de Venezuela que estuvo corriendo en Track Times de unos preparadores venezolanos que están acá. Y va a ser chévere. Es un Corsita aspirado, súper clean. Está genial el video, ya está listo, ya está ahí. Nada más es cuestión de que pues se dé dando la programación de cómo vamos a subir los videos para que ustedes lo puedan ver. ¿Y qué pasa? Que esto no empieza. Yo estoy aquí todo puntual, corriendo para poner todo mi setup y... Oh, mira, ya va a empezar. Ford, siendo Ford, podría... Ok, porque los números estaban como chirris. Ya iba a hablar mierda de que estaba todo cutre lo de los números. ¡Wow! Magno evento. 7, 6, 5. Damn. Esperaba ver el carro, no ese cabrón. Este debe ser algún ejecutivo importante de Ford, creo. Creo haberlo visto antes. Motorsport host, no sé qué, personalidad, bla. No es nada importante de Ford, así que un cabrón más. What? Oh, ok. Está hablando de que hicieron como una caravana, por eso se llamaba la estampida. Y fueron un montón de Mustang de una ciudad a otra y llegaron ahí. Me imagino que están en Detroit, supongo, sí. Ahí dice... No sé si están en Detroit, pero bueno, en fin. Si alguien sabe dónde está, lo comenta. Sí, se le puede dar más volumen a la pantalla del YouTube. Vamos a darle más.
Mustang is the longest continuous running sports car nameplate in North America. Sold on 6 continents. There's simply nothing like it. And we, the fans, know Mustang isn't just a means of getting from A to B. It's about enjoying everything in between.
Y entre salirte cuando sales de los meets. Recientemente vi un accidente de un Mustang en vivo en directo.
Mustang exists because of how it makes you feel when you get behind the wheel.
Ok, está diciendo que los Mustang existen por cómo te hace sentir cuando, cómo te sientes cuando estás detrás del volante. Uy, mostraron el Mustang 1, qué horrible. ¿Qué es eso? Quiten eso, ¿no? What? Un Fox. El SN95, que era ese amarillo con esas luces feas.
Lick the stamp and send it. No apology needed. And just think about all the different Mustangs.
Bueno, quiero ver el carro. El GT500 nuevo, bien bonito.
Downtown Detroit. Easy for me to say. I'm excited. I apologize. Downtown Detroit today.
Sí, están en Detroit.
Come on.
Okay.
I mean, all y'all.
La cuna del motor americano, Detroit.
Whatever style, color, flavor, or performance level gets your motor running, you can bet there's a pony out there for you, as you'll see tonight. For a car that means so many things to so many different people.
Aquí hay varios Mustang Match 1. Dice Rainy, mejor que el Mustang camioneta sí es. Al menos el Match 1 se le puede hacer swap.
Hi. Hello. Assalamu alaikum.
Ver, yo pude salir ahí, ¿por qué no me llamaron?
67 Mustang.
A Grande 72.
68, un Fastback GT.
Hubiera salido un Mustang 2013, un Mustang 1980, la gorrita y todo. ¿Por qué no me llamaron a mí? ¿Qué había que hacer?
Un Mach 1 73.
2019 Ford Mustang GT.
I just can't think of any more important product in my life than Mustang. It is the central
La
theme
F-150,
that's run through all parts
que es
of
la
my
que más
life.
venden, puede ser.
Has their own Mustang story.
My Mustang is something that gives me pride and joy and excitement.
There's a Mustang for everybody.
Ya iba a decir, le da orgullo, pero estaba todo oxidado, pero después vi que lo pintaron. Ya le iba a rostear.
And I remember the V8 sound.
So what do you love about your Mustang? Am I allowed to say everything?
E tem essa questão do carro forte, do carro com design
No sé,
bonito.
pienso que pudieron haber hecho algo más. Ah, salió uno modificado. Cool. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Sounds cool, looks cool, turns a few heads in the street.
I think Mustang's a cultural icon. Can't have any more fun driving than you can in a Mustang.
Mustang 精神就是自由、独立、奋进、迎难而上。
Turning the music loud, putting the windows down and just driving.
很有个性，很自我。
Me pregunto si alguien haciendo alguna toma para ese video se salió un poquito y le pegó algo. Es posible.
That Mustang spirit, that Mustang feeling is what has helped make Mustang an icon.
It's powerful, it's quick, And it's done it year after year after year and generation after generation.
The new Mustangs just get better and better.
So many people cannot wait to see the automation, all the inventions that Ford come up with in this new Mustang.
Ese tipo se ve que es el propio gringo que hace parte de esos clubs así de autos, pero que están todos originales.
To equip those who want a pony muscle car with the best damn car they've ever seen. That's what we do at Ford.
Build the best damn car. Jim's right there. You've heard it from the fans and how special Mustang is in their hearts and, of course, their lives. Now,
eso que tienen ahí es como un destapador en el cuello o algo así. Tengo muchas cosas que decir aparte de lo del carro. Tengo muchas opiniones, pero no sé si puedo decirlas en vivo y en directo.
How we doing? Looking good, feeling good, excited, the excitement.
Creo que eso que dice Rainey es de, me imagino que de Forza Horizon.
These are, again, some big Mustang fans. I'm joined by Mustang super fan, Staying Mode. Did you raise the roof right there?
I tried.
Okay,
I don't know if it
Staying
worked.
Mode is in the building.
Ah, ok, estos son como unos fans.
Team member and racer, Autumn Schwabi. There we go. Thank you so much. And an employee right there in the middle from the Flat
es como una
Rock
dinámica que están haciendo con el
Assembly Plant.
público, me imagino.
She's an employee.
Una empleada, un fan,
Cunningham.
y esta es como una
Autumn,
piloto o
let's
algo así.
start with you because basically, you know, we had some words there previously, pre-show, but now we're in the core of it. We're in the thick of it. So you have Mustang in your blood, right? I mean, you were born with this.
I sure do. I definitely bleed
Ok,
Ford
miren,
blue blood.
corre
My
unos
mom
Fox
grew up a
Boys.
Ford girl,
Nice.
so of course I had to follow her footsteps. Both my parents have such strong passion for Ford, and I just had to follow that along because they drag race multiple Ford vehicles, so many Mustangs.
Cool.
So of course, I wanted to drag race as well. So I go to the track around the country really with my dad, and my first car was a ruby red 1993 Mustang that we saw in the pre-show.
Ok,
like
está diciendo que
but
ese
back
que
at home,
sale
I
ahí,
have
ese
an
Fox
89
Boy
that's a full
vino
built
tinto, me
race
imagino
car.
que
So
es el
you
de
can see
ella.
here.
I can
that's
see the
my
smile
race.
through your helmet. Yeah, yeah.
O sea, ese
The
fue
windows open, even with your helmet.
vino tinto era el primero que tuvo y el blanco es el que tiene ahora, que me imagino que tendrá un swap porque tiene un sticker de Whipple ahí.
I can't just have one car. I have to have multiple Mustangs. So I'm just so honored to be here and to represent
Pero
the
no
marketing
sé si el
team
hecho de
behind
tener un
Mustang
Mustang
and
viejo
be a
te
racer
haga, no sé, es muy diferente un Fox Boy a un modelo nuevo. No sé si
marketing management that I
yo me sentiría
really
bien
made my
siendo
passion
invitado
my
ahí.
career, and I'm so thankful that my love for Mustang brought me here today.
Awesome. Make some noise. Come on now. Thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right, now, Maria, you are front and center. You work in the Flat Rock Assembly Plant, and your blood runs blue because you are a fifth-generation Ford employee. Make some noise.
Ok, que es la quinta generación de empleados de Ford, o sea que toda su familia ha trabajado para Ford.
I'm a
Interesante
fifth-generation
también, una
Ford
carrera.
employee. My great-great-grandfather, he started the legacy for our family.
Tatarabuelo
I'm actually wearing the
trabajaba para
watch
Ford.
that he got when he retired after 35 years.
Está usando el reloj que
working for Ford and
consiguió
driving
su abuelo al
Ford
retirarse de
cars.
Ford.
My
Su
grandfather
tatarabuelo,
still
algo así.
works at the Dearborn plant, and the rule at his house is, if you don't drive a Ford, you park in the street. And just my whole life, I
Está hablando de que uno de los
knew
miembros de su
growing up in
familia tiene una
California
regla de que
that
si no
I
maneja
was
un
going
Ford,
to move to
parqueas en la
Michigan and
calle.
work at Ford. I even told people, and they'd always look at me and say, what are you talking about? Like, that's not how Ford works. But I knew, and my grandmother always told me, you can work at the plant off the highway. And when I got hired in at Ford, I hired in at the Mustang plant, and that is, in fact, the plant off the highway.
That's awesome. So what do you do now at Flat Rock?
Right now, I deck the engine into the Mustang, and I've...
the axles?
Yeah, the rear axles. Thank you.
It's all good.
I've been throughout the entire plant, though. I've worked in multiple departments and units, doing things like seat belts and pedals.
Bla, bla.
I mean, literally
No.
all over.
Yeah.
Por favor, muéstrame el carro.
And what I think is interesting, so you've seen the new Mustang, right? Like you've seen it a million times.
Santiago dice, ¿es verdad que va a haber cambio de logo? Yo creo que no.
Well,
No
actually,
creo.
like you
¿Para el
said
Mustang o
earlier
para
about
nosotros?
it driving down the street in
Yo
the
ya vi el
camo,
volante
it's
y
been
tiene el
coming through our
logo
line
del
in
caballo
camo because they want
normal.
to keep that top secret.
Creería que el
It's been
frente
one of the
también lo
most secretive
tiene.
Mustangs of all Mustang histories, right? So
Yeah.
even being at the plant, it's hush hush. Well, it's pretty awesome.
Yes.
So Yeah, thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate your story. Round of applause again.
Pantalla completa.
Flat Rock Assembly Plant.
Si lo hago, voy a tapar mucho la pantalla, por eso la tengo así. Entonces, para que se entienda. Para que sepan que pues, lo estoy viendo
going on here, Stang Mode? Where's that? What's the inspiration?
Well, hey, Jared, and hey, all the Mustang family around the world. I'm super excited to be here. But yeah, the name is Stang Mode, and it's crazy how it stuck that even now my mom calls me Stang Mode, so it's a little weird.
Okay, ese es como su apodo, Stang Mode.
How these things work. But no, before we got to that name,
miren,
my
ese es el carro del tipo.
started like many Mustang owners. In high school was my first car.
Él no fue el que salió como en The Fastest Car o algo así. Yo creo que sí.
And then I didn't know I would feel like a
creo que era
superhero
como
once I got into it
supercargado,
because I was able to be free. Being independent, personalizing it with my sound system, my wheels, beating my friend's Camaro, the whole nine. But I was who I am and who I like to be.
So, so how did the Stang Mode come to be? Again, like you said, it sounds like a superhero name.
Well, the name is way cooler than me, but basically what happened was when the S550 came out, it was love at first sight. I was like, I gotta have it, but unfortunately my bank account said not so fast. But
que cuando salió el
luckily,
Mustang
Ford had the EcoBoost, which I could afford.
Quería comprarse
and YouTube,
uno, pero
the
la
media,
cuenta le decía
social
que no
media was
podía.
changing, so I started a channel called EcoBeast on
Same.
YouTube. And I started it with that.
Abrió
And
YouTube,
then the
YouTube
2018
channel.
third Gen
Nice.
5.0 came out, and I was like, oh, digital dash, the whole nine, right behind me. We call it the Black Mamba. I love that car. My friend Nick was like, you're
Se
no
llama el
longer
Black Mamba,
EcoBeast. You
wow.
got to change it. But I was like, what should I call myself now? Because like everything is taken now, right?
Yep.
But Ford is great because the Mustang has different modes in it. It's
Como un
got
caballo pero
a
de frente,
track
dice Santiago
mode.
que
It has a drag
en el
mode.
último
Even
teaser
has
que
a
vio
snow wet mode.
en Instagram
But it
parecía
didn't
que
have a
el logo del
Stang
caballo
mode.
ahora era
So
un
that's
caballo
what it
de
was
frente.
like. So that's where the
Vamos a
name
verlo,
came
yo no
in
creo que
for
lo
Stang
cambien.
Mode.
I love it. It's really
No
cool, and
creo.
it speaks to the progression of a lot of Mustang owners out here. For Gen 1,
Ya con lo que
2,
están haciendo
3,
con el
4,
Mach-E
5,
que le
1,
pusieron
7,
el... Bueno,
and
el
there's
hecho de que
gonna
le hayan
be
puesto el
7,
logo al
that's
Mach-E,
right.
que es la
Because
camioneta
guess what?
eléctrica, pues
So,
podría
are
tener
you
sentido de
guys
que
ready?
cambien el logo para
Are
el
you
Mustang.
guys ready?
Ya yo estoy
Guess
ready,
what?
ya estamos
It's
ready.
time. Might be on that Ford watch from your great-grandfather, right? But guess what? It's time. It is time. Let's say hello to the future. And Maria, this is a proud moment for you because guess what?
Esta muy probablemente va a ser
the
la
entire
última
team from Flat
generación
Rock,
de
they're out
Mustang
here,
con
you know, the
motores
assembly plant, all the
100%
employees.
a gasolina. Muy seguramente el futuro va a ser o 4x4, all-wheel drive, porque
You're
hay
gonna
diseños
build
de eso,
this
y híbrido en alguna
new
forma.
iteration of the Gen 7 Ford Mustang and make some history. So without further ado, would you like to do the honors of introducing the
¿Y
Ford
que reí para decepcionarte? LOL. Sí, estoy listo para decepcionar.
Ford and all the Mustang fans watching around the world, please welcome
Qué risa esta
the
mujer.
all-new Ford Mustang.
Ahí está el caballo. O sea que el logo sigue igual. What the fuck. What the fuck. What the fuck al culo. Se parece al C8. What the fuck. Es igualito al C8 por atrás. Ok, sigue siendo 5 litros. Que ya eso sabía. Feel the freedom, nice. Oh, eso se ve cool. Eso se veía cool. La cancioncita toda gringa. Que espera el cómica, me pongo ruedas, lol. ¿Qué? Ah, ok, eso quiere decir que las fotos que se liquearon sí eran de esta mierda. A ver, lo sacaron. ¿Por qué sacaron el convertible primero? ¿Por qué? Ok, ya sacaron el fastback. Igualito en Fusion. Y este es el GT, me imagino. Y el otro era como el base model y este como el GT. ¿No? Sí. Sí, pero el otro no tiene spoiler ni nada, ni la toma de aire esa extraña. Ese color, ya estoy harto de ese color. Ese color así tipo nardo gray, tienen que eliminarlo, por favor. El plateado oscuro precioso, obviamente.
Look at that smile. What an incredible lineup
No,
of
no, no,
vehicles.
no, no es
I can't
eléctrico,
leave
no es
you out.
eléctrico.
I can't leave you out. I'm excited. We're going to have like a mosh pit right now. What an incredible lineup of vehicles. And here with me are some of the team behind it. What do you think, folks?
Ese frente está bien boleta, dice you.
This is the 7th generation of the
Se parece al Civic nuevo, tienen toda la razón.
Y'all made it happen. So many y'all made it happen.
Es que tienen que mostrar más de cerca. Ahí en la foto del fondo se veía chévere como la parrilla.
Evolution that took place behind the scenes to deliver this new Mustang lineup, please.
Yeah, of course. So the development of any of our products always starts with the customer.
Okay,
and
esta
as you
es
saw
la
in
manager de
that amazing
estrategias
film
y
earlier,
no sé qué,
of
bla, bla,
course
bla.
Mustang is an American icon, but it's also a
Saludito para
global
Edson.
icon.
A Brian le
I've been
gustó.
super lucky and
A Sebastián
been able
también
to
le
live
gustó, a
and
Sebastián
work
Medina le
in
gustó
different
también.
countries.
Las
So I've
ruedas
had a
también
front row
chéveres.
seat
Está
to how
cool, está
our
cool, no está tan
enthusiasts
feo.
across the globe just love that Mustang spirit of style, fun, and freedom.
Yeah. I mean, like
En
the
vino tinto
people
se ve
here,
cool.
right? Like the people here.
Hay
Do
que
you like
aceptarlo.
style,
Las
fun,
luces
freedom?
también.
No?
Las
Yeah,
ruedas
of
se
course
parecen
you do.
mucho a las del
You can feel that
GT500 del
passion in the crowd.
2013. Tienen un
And
aire.
that's really the thing about Mustang. It is not a demographic, it's
Pero
a
sí se parece
mindset.
a un Civic.
But there are key things that ties our Mustang
Está extraño.
enthusiasts
Hay gente que dice que el
together.
capó
So
es
one
muy
is
similar al
their
del Camaro.
love and passion for Mustang, of course, but also their desire to express their personality and individuality with their Mustang. And everything that our
Se parece
customers love
al
is
de
here
al de
today
Rápido y
in this
Furioso, ¿no?
lineup.
¿Cómo se
We
llamaba?
have got a GT convertible, a GT coupe, we've got the EcoBoost coupe, and of course there's also an EcoBoost convertible. But this is just the tip of the iceberg in terms of how our customers can make their Mustang their own.
All right, you keep teasing us. Again, we're going to get into it. We're going to go deep dive. We have our team here. So how has your team been able to modernize such an icon? You know, I mean, it's a
Están haciendo
challenge
preguntas
and
de
it's a
cómo lograron
responsibility. You have all these
modernizarlo y
fans
tal
saying,
para
"What's
darle esa
next?"
nueva imagen.
Yeah, well, the
Vamos a ver qué
pressure
dice
was
la
on
vieja.
for sure. But we have kept the spirit of
Que se
Mustang.
parece a Roman, idéntico
we
a Roman.
have got that V8 soundtrack. We've got the manual transmission.
Todavía no
We've
hay
got that
Shelby.
open-air,
Primero sacan los
top-down
modelos
fun.
base, o sea, está el
But
GT
we've
que es
also
el Max
injected it
Stream
with
hasta
new
ahora.
features and
El
technologies to take
EcoBoost.
that Mustang
Ok, aquí está mostrando el
experience up a
tablero.
notch.
Okay, so I got to ask, you're part of the team, you're working on this. You know,
Siento
you
que
got
se
your hands
parece
all over. You
mucho
got
la toma de
fingerprints on it.
aire
What's your
del aire
favorite?
acondicionado, se
Well,
parece mucho a la del
there's a lot to
Camaro.
choose
Es
from,
súper
but I
parecida.
really
Es
love-
idéntico al
we've got
Camaro, la
a,
consola es igual a la del
a
Camaro.
Fox Body Mustang theme cluster
Okay.
that will take you right back to the 80s.
Dijeron que colocaron el cluster de el Fox Body. Eso me parece cool.
Iconic Ford green night color.
Horrible, horrible, eso no es icónico, eso es asqueroso. Era lo más feo que tenían los tableros de Ford, ese look verde horrible.
All
¿Por
this
qué la
vanilla
pusieron?
ice talk. I don't know. Again, Fox Body, ice. I mean, it's insane. What else have you got?
Yeah, we've also got some really cool new performance features. We've got one that I know you are going to love.
A ver, aquí van a
It's
mostrar
an
otra
electronic
feature.
drift brake.
Oh,
Very
mira, mira, un
cool.
freno electrónico para
And
drift.
We've also got a new feature called Remote Rev.
Remote
it is
Rev.
100% Mustang fun. No apologies. It's for our customers that just love the sound of their Mustangs. You can rev your throttle directly from the palm of your hand from your key fob.
O sea, tú estás parqueado y lo puedes acelerar con el control para abrirlo. Eso está muy cool, la verdad que
That's awesome, right?
es muy racer, pero está cool. Eso está cool.
That's it.
All right, I can't wait to learn more. And you know I'm a drift
Eso me
guy,
parece
the
chévere.
voice of drift, Formula Drift. Vaughn's a homie of mine. Electronic drift, it's so awesome. But now I have to ask this because you've been around Mustangs for years. This interior is
Ajá, ¿qué
amazing.
más?
But Ruth,
El freno
let's
electrónico
step
para
inside the
drift,
cockpit because
lo del
obviously you can see
acelerador.
inside the
Háblame
convertible
de
a little
más.
easier here, but tell me everything, Ruth.
Es muy grande esa pantalla, demasiado.
But first,
Se pasaron de
on the
verga.
previous Mustang, people liked the pony lighting, and we just took it a step further with the new Mustang. So as you approach, you'll see animated lighting that just greets you.
Eso
And then
está
when you
cool.
climb in,
Le colocaron como
you
un
see
juego de
the new
luces, así como los nuevos carros que
It
también vienen
looks
así.
like a jet
Eso es algo muy
fighter. That was the
Tesla.
inspiration behind the
Cool.
design. So we've just added a lot of digital tech into this new cockpit.
I mean, look at it. There's the cockpit right there.
Pienso que es muy grande, no sé, es demasiado grande. Y estoy seguro que no están unidos, o sea, por eso tiene como ese negro ahí. Son dos pantallas, ponme dos pantallas, no una muy grande. No quiero tener un televisor ahí, o sea, no quiero tener eso enfrente de mí. Pero está cool, eso me parece chévere. Mira, ahí tiene la imagen del line lock. Viste, es una sola pieza de vidrio que tiene dos pantallas. Eso es totalmente del nuevo BMW. El tablero digital es igualito a ese.
Yeah, it looks good. It's elevated, right? Because this is the canvas, so it's completely customizable, and you kind of kick that off. But yeah, please continue.
La verdad es que esas animaciones están bien cool. Eso está súper cool. Que ya había los enanos manejando con esa pantalla.
You can customize for your driving conditions, and then other customizations are going to be my color.
Lo de los botones en el volante es debatible, a la gente le gusta. Lo del tablero del Fox Body a mí no me compró, o sea, yo tengo un Fox Body y no quiero eso. No me pongan eso, por favor. Y menos con esa luz verde horrible de Ford.
It's there on your
awesome.
cluster.
What about the soundtrack of life? What about the
and
soundtrack?
As you're driving, you remember you mentioned that Vanilla Ice song?
That's right.
If you want to turn up the volume, you've got that 12-speaker B&O sound system. So,
que tiene 12 altavoces el sistema de sonido. La verdad es que el sistema de sonido a mí me parece bueno, pero no soy un sound guy.
Awesome.
O sea, me parecía bueno en el 2013, supongo que este debe ser espectacular.
The interior is truly revolutionary. Thank you so much.
Muy desafortunadamente, Brian, probablemente no lo veremos haciendo 9 muy pronto. Desde el 2021 en adelante empezaron a hacer cosas con la computadora. Hay que ver, probablemente no se puedan tunear muy fácil. Va a estar cabrón tunearlos. Miren el color, están hablando del color horrible. La verdad es que no me gusta. Ya estoy cansado de ver ese color. A todos ustedes les encanta, a mí no me gusta.
I mean, just check it out. Proportions, stance,
las proporciones son similares a la anterior. Tiene esa parrillita que se parece a la del nuevo GT500. Tiene todavía las tomitas de aire que antes eran las exploradoras del 2013. Las tiene ahí, solo que como la parrilla es toda negra no se notan, pero ahí están.
Long horizontal brow, so you're going to see that thing coming down the road behind you. It's mean, right?
Es que se le puede instalar el Doom, dice Fabián.
It's kind of a nod to the 60s design. It's a kind of that U shape, but you're going to notice the EcoBoost and the GT completely distinct. Two distinct front ends, first time.
¿Cuál es el GT y cuál es el EcoBoost? Ese es el EcoBoost, ok.
Eco versus Standard V8 or GT.
Ok, eso está cool. Gracias, para que la gente que no tenga el EcoBoost se la esté tirando y que anden en un GT todo el tiempo.
This shape right here, from the nose, the chamfers, what do we got?
Yeah, so, you know, the chamfered nose, that's kind of a classic thing that's been happening in the past few generations. Also, right below that chamfered corner, tri-bar headlamps.
Love them. Looks good. I mean, what do you guys think? Good looking headlights, right? They look good. It's just that evolution. Right?
No sé. Siento que pudieron haber modernizado el look anterior manteniendo la raíz ahí. Sí lo veo, veo el Mustang anterior, pero eso es algo muy de Civic, muy de Accord, esas lámparas.
Okay, we relaxed it, less wedge, more muscle.
Just like me.
Yeah, right. So, you know, you talk about muscle, check out the body side, right? This all-new sheet metal is sheer, strong, chiseled. There's no undercuts, kind of like American muscle, right?
Tiene todo el corte del anterior.
There's a really cool story about the roof line, because you took into consideration all your races out there, because there's nobody that races out there, right? The roof line here, it accommodates big heads like mine, or better yet, for the racers.
Well, for those racers out there, you don't have to take your helmet off to get in and out.
Yeah, so it's got that nice.
Supuestamente le colocaron esa forma para que cuando tengas tu casco no te tengas que quitar el casco para entrar y salir. 100% feca, o sea, te lo vas a tener que quitar. No puedo con las luces. En fotos se ve súper diferente. Es idéntico al C8. Es que parece un Camaro también.
Long extended rear deck kind of gives you this really sharp angle and side view. And it gives it a really killer look from a rear view.
Sí, es el chasis anterior con un nuevo
crisp tail lamps, really razor edge.
Pero
plays up to, again, that chiseled
No sé,
feel.
no puedo con esto.
And you could see just the signature looks, but
Es que
it's just
deberían
that
haber cambiado el
overall
chasis
progression
porque
that you guys
técnicamente
are
ellos solo
paying
hacían dos.
homage, but
Del
paying it forward. We talked about the personalization of the car, the diffuser, all these different things, but this is where it kind of starts, and we know that people either watching or in the building are all about exterior customization. What do we got there?
No
And
sé,
there's so
pienso que
many
tenían que haber cambiado todo el
options for
chasis.
the Mustang owners out there. We got new colors. We got Vapor Blue here. Yellow Splash is a new one for us.
Está mostrando todas las combinaciones de llantas, interiores.
We have 4
Le
different
puedes colocar
interior
las líneas de fábrica.
You can customize anything from wheels to seatbelts.
Puedes
I like it.
colocar los
And let's
cinturones de
talk
otro
about performance.
color.
I mean, if
Algo muy
they say
estándar hoy en
speed
día,
kills,
la
brakes
verdad.
give life, because there are performance brake options as well with Brembo.
Oh, well, we've got
Que
3
hay
exciting
opciones de
Brembo
freno
brake
Brembo.
caliper options. Check out
Visual.
the special color for this year.
It looks good. I understand you could also put the pony on there if you wanted to as well, so let everybody know.
Yep.
It's a
Eso
Ford
está cool.
Mustang.
Si quieres quitarle
What else we
el
got?
tema de que diga Brembo en el freno y
We
ponerle el
have
oído al
some,
Mustang,
2 new,
yo lo haría.
bespoke factory
Está chévere.
options. We've got the bronze appearance package, which you're going to see.
Ah, mira
here on
las
the
originales
EcoBoost.
en bronce
We
de
also
fábrica.
have the black design series package too.
So many options. What do you guys think? Make some noise for Chris. Don't go anywhere.
Lo
Don't
siento,
go
ya
anywhere.
volvimos, ya volvió la cámara.
I mean, this
Error
really
técnico.
is a beautiful family of cars, but now let's talk about how it rolls, how it moves, how it sounds. So to take us through that, please welcome Chief Engineer
Rey, ni me imagino
Ed
que
Kranz. High five.
está igual de
Get out
pesado
of
que
here. Don't leave me
siempre,
hanging.
sino más pesado. Hay una bromita de que
Yes,
algo de la
sir.
camiseta, no sé.
Can you feel that? Can
Ah,
you
tiene
feel
una
that?
camiseta que dice algo de
Okay, take it in.
manual,
All right,
safety
Ed.
manuals o algo
That's,
así.
yeah, go ahead. Make some noise again. Let's go. All right, Ed. Because the heart of the beast, you're going to talk about the power, the story, what's going on. You're going to get these guys absolutely hyped. But talk through performance. Break it down.
Yeah, performance is everything.
Ok, vamos a hablar del
It is our
performance,
legacy.
lo más importante.
It is our future. It's much more than 0 to 60 times. It's the
Eso es lo más
rumble of the
importante, what the
V8.
fuck, el 0 a
It's
100.
3-pedal driving. It's carving
Ok,
the canyons.
está hablando de que tiene que ser
It's
manual, bla, bla,
open air
bla.
cruising, and it's certainly the track day. It's visceral. It's emotive.
Big buzzwords. Big buzzwords. But actions
Sí,
speak louder
en
than
esta
words.
generación,
So,
Edgar,
come
no sé
on,
si viste
man.
mi
Hit
post
'em
en
with
Instagram,
it.
pero creo que va a
Tell
tener
me
un doble
what you and the
intake.
team have done.
Creo.
Let's get into the
creo.
hardware. Starts with the V8, 5
Ok,
liter Gen
5
4
litros,
at 480
cuarta
plus
generación,
horsepower. The
más de
most
480
powerful
caballos, el más
Mustang GT
poderoso hasta ahora.
ever. Next.
Tuvieron que haberle hecho algunas mejoras. Si no cambiaron el 5 litros, tuvieron que haber mejorado
Next.
la entrada de aire, que
The
muy seguramente
manual
fue eso.
lives.
Vamos a ver qué hablan de la caja, porque la caja de los Mustang es terrible. La manual es muy mala. La MT-82
We
ha
can't
tenido
forget
sus
about our
problemas.
very popular 2.3 liter EcoBoost, all new for this
Nadie quiere hablar del
generation. It
EcoBoost.
delivers on the balance of performance and efficiency, no compromise. Next, I got to talk steering and handling.
Lo del tema de la
It's
bomba de
next
aceite
level,
en verdad no es
next level.
tanto problema,
It
Reini.
starts with our all-new
Depende de
flat
cómo
bottom
maneje el auto,
steering
pero
wheel.
es muy raro que falle.
It's set for grip it
Para-
and rip it.
Creo que ahí están probando
And
lo
then
del freno
lastly,
eléctrico
I
ese
wanna
de mano.
highlight the
Interesante.
electronic park brake, the electronic drift brake, I should say.
que-
Co-developed with Vaughn and his team. It is ready to rip. So you can try your hand at drifting like a pro.
O sea, como
I
que el
know
freno
we
ese
did.
no es un freno de mano convencional, sino que es
Tire budget
electrónico.
low.
Everybody wants to
Chévere,
log into
el
you
hecho de que
nowadays.
sea
That's
electrónico
right,
y
yeah.
todavía
That's
tenga la
right. He's my
manija
hero.
ahí.
Performance is our legacy, as I said. And this is evidence it's our future.
Man, this is awesome. What do you
Que
guys
quieren ser
think?
rápidos como
So,
cero, pero con un V8.
horsepower, good looks, you know, EcoBoost, all these
No han hablado de
things.
nada
That's
así
it,
de
dude.
pulpa, la
Congratulations
verdad,
to you guys.
todavía.
Good night, everybody. That's the 2024
Ok, ya
70
se están
Ford
despidiendo,
Mustang.
what?
See you guys, right? We're done?
No,
No,
don't get up.
ok,
Don't get up.
ok,
We're not
ok.
done.
See ya.
Me engañaron con
We
el
got more
chiste
room in the
hueso.
stable.
Oh, what's this? What
Ok,
is this?
van a traer otro auto, al parecer.
Let's talk performance series. We got a history. Shelby, Mach 1, Boss, Bullet.
What?
It's integral to the Mustang story. Each has a deep meaning to our customers and to our team, as you saw in the video. Others may be bringing down the curtain. We say it's time to raise the curtain on a new performance pony. Let's take a look.
A ver, me estoy emocionando. ¿Qué van a sacar? Van a mostrar otra cosa. Eso sí está cool. Ah, ese es el logo del que estaban hablando. Ok. What? Está como extraño. A ver, ¿qué es eso? El regreso del 302, dicen por ahí. La verdad es que este no sé por qué, pero se ve más chévere. Seguramente es idéntico, pero se ve más chévere. Ah, es que le cambiaron la parte de abajo, por eso se ve diferente. Y le colocaron las aberturas de la parrilla, se nota mucho más. Se ve mucho mejor. La suspensión también es diferente, ¿no?
Jared,
¿Qué es esto?
this is Dark Horse. First of its name.
Dark Horse.
First new
What
performance
the
series
fuck?
in more than 2 decades. A new chapter in the storied racing history of Ford Motor
El
Company
caballo
and
negro.
Mustang. Its name is indicative of its design and its aspirations. Its demeanor, absolutely sinister. Dark Horse is for the
la lección
enthusiast
de
who wants
palabras
purebred
extraña.
force of nature.
All right, so you talk about nature, but this is
Abran el capó, muéstrenme el motor.
More like it, but I want all the details. Come on.
Pero este se ve mucho más bonito, la verdad.
We turned up the volume on everything that mattered. Striking visual cues, countless hours of iteration between our engineers and the studio to get everything right for high-speed handling, reduced drag, cooling, all essential.
Bueno, lo del tema del cooling sí se ve como que lo metieron ahí con el tema de la parrilla.
Drive modes, track apps, right at your fingertips. Talking about the exterior, you're going to see the pony in your rear view mirror.
La verdad es que está cool el frente.
And deck lid badges. They're going to be a subtle indication
Todavía
of what just blew
el
past
culo
you.
no puedo con las luces, pero también le colocaron un
All right, under the skin, what do we
difusor
have?
diferente también, más agresivo, más bonito.
Let's do that.
Van a hablar del motor, a ver.
It starts with the most powerful Coyote ever, targeting 500 horsepower.
500 caballos. 500 caballos en el Coyote. A ver.
It's mated with a tried and true manual transmission from Tremec that's
Con una
evolved from our GT350 and Mach 1, and we have some fans.
What?
Chassis tied down with the MagnaRide with next generation controls
La
and
suspensión de esa
absolutely
MagnaRide
designed to
que ellos
stick to
tienen
the
suspensión
road.
magnética.
Our team lived at the racetrack, spent hours turning every knob turned to 11. With the available handling pack, this is the absolute most capable 5-liter yet.
Las llantas de atrás están súper anchas
little
también.
applause there. There you go. So the question to you is, did you find yourselves and the team saying like, hey, what if we took it further?
No
We've
creo que
already done all this.
no creo que tenga supercargador porque solo tiene 500 caballos.
Come on, man.
Van a mostrar otra cosa.
Well, actually, that's exactly what Ford Performance does.
Van a mostrar
Actually,
otro.
we did more than just ask. What do you think, folks? Would you like to see more?
No puede ser. Esto sí ya me está partiendo
All right, let's take a look.
100%. Damn. Esto tiene cara de que... Damn. Eso está cool. Pero va a ser de carreras nada más, al parecer. Que son imágenes hechas por computadora. Eso tiene cara de que es eléctrico. What? ¿Qué significa esto? Un jueguito o algo así. O están avisando que se van a ir a esa categoría de GT4, que van a correr GT4, eso quiere... Uy, eso era de drag. Ah, quieren decir que van a participar en todas esas series de competencias y tal, ok, chévere.
I had to roll my sleeves because my hair from my arms was
Eso
pulled into
estaba
my
cool.
jacket.
Eso estaba cool.
What an arsenal! Are you kidding me? So, Here to tell us more is Mark Rushbrook, alongside world champion drifter, a great friend of mine, a great friend of yours, and NBD, no big deal. Daytona 500 champion, Austin Cindric. Let's get Vaughn Gittin Jr., Austin Cindric, and Mark Rushbrook. Get on out here.
Que va a salir en Gran
Let's talk
Turismo.
about it.
Ok, invitaron al tipo este que es conductor de RTR.
Yes, sir. Yes, sirs.
Que es drifter y...
I'm just gonna look at the car for a while.
What's that?
I'm just gonna look at the car while
No,
you talk.
dude, just relax. Let's just focus. Focus.
Okay.
God,
Sorry. Sorry.
First things first here. All right.
Me
Let's start with
emocioné,
you,
la verdad,
Mark. It
pensé
was
que iban a sacar el
Mustang's racing
GT500.
success that coined the phrase, win on Sunday,
me
sell
decepcionó
on
muy
Monday,
rápido.
right?
Yeah, that is right. Mustang has been an iconic road car. It's also been iconic
Damn.
on the racetrack. It is, for our brand, for Ford Motor Company, Mustang is the most raced, the most successful nameplate we have ever had on the racetrack.
Yep.
It has raced from the top-level professional series
Okay, aquí me dicen
down
que es
to
el
grassroots
dueño de
and customer
RTR.
racing. That's where it belongs. On tracks
No sé si
around
el
the world,
dueño.
legendary tracks
Nice, sí
like
lo es.
Daytona, Pomona, Indianapolis, Bathurst. We race everywhere.
Wow. Okay. And mic drop. Impressive tracks, impressive pedigree. Can you tell us about the difference in the vehicles we just saw in the video? Better yet, tell all them.
Ok,
Yeah,
van a
we-
hablar de las diferencias de
We
los carros
just,
que
there
salieron
were
ahí en
6
ese
cars in
videito.
that video, and one for everybody. So we are going to race around the world with Mustang GT3, Mustang GT4 in
Van a correr
global sports
GT3,
car racing.
GT4.
We're going to have a new 7th generation Mustang that will join NASCAR in
Uno
the
va a
Cup
correr en
Series in
NASCAR,
2024.
pero será
We
un Mustang.
have NHRA Factory X, new class for 2023. 7th generation
Van a
Mustang is
sacar
going to be
un
there.
Factory
And it's
Class
not
para la
just race cars, but
NHRA.
also customer
O sea, eso
vehicle
quiere
racing
decir que
too,
seguramente
which
van a
really
sacar
kind
un
of a
Mustang
force
dedicado
too,
solamente
which
para
I
el
think
drag,
is awesome.
algo así como el
Absolutely.
Copo, algo así como el
Our
Cobrayet.
customers love Mustangs on the
Cool.
street, just everything that you see here.
Cool.
But they also take their cars to the track themselves, their own cars.
Y esto
Ed
puede
went
estar
through the
relacionado con el
credentials
tema
of
de
what the
que
Dark Horse
ahora
is. It's got
está el problema en
real
Estados
track
Unidos de que no
credentials
quieren
as
que
a road
autos
vehicle
de
car.
fábrica se
But
conviertan en
we
autos
will
de carrera,
make a
entonces de
Dark
pronto por
Horse
eso
S,
van a hacer de pronto unos
which
vehículos
is the Dark
específicamente para
Horse turned
competencias.
into a dedicated track day car, so you can go for a full track day.
Ok, mira,
completely
está
enjoy
el
it. We'll
Dark
have a
Horse
Dark
R,
Horse
que es, me
R,
imagino que
which is
el de carrera.
made for grassroots racing, SCCA, NASA,
Wow.
WRL, and a Mustang Spec Racing Series. So you can buy this car dedicated for the track.
Ahí
Take it and
está,
race it yourself.
ahí está,
Yeah,
comprarlo
it's super
listo para
impressive.
correr.
And, obviously the design,
Hay que ver si va a
it
tener un
comes-
BIM
it comes with the
y se va a
adrenaline
poder
too as
usar
well.
en la
Yeah,
calle
full
también.
adrenaline.
Eso es lo
And
importante
this
y
thing
creo que no
performs,
se va a
but When
poder.
you go to the track, we take everything out that you don't need on the racetrack. Got the interior, put a cage in it, put a racing
Están
seat,
hablando
put a
de una
harness,
jaula, sacarle todo,
custom
bla, bla,
tuned
bla, bla.
suspension for the track. This thing will move.
Absolutely. All right. Next up, Vaughn.
Pero
Vaughn,
todavía no los han
obviously,
hecho.
drifting,
Por eso
and,
dice,
you know, I
this
don't
thing
wanna,
will
you know,
move.
you
O sea, muy
evolved
seguramente
and
cuando
you're
le
in the
saquemos
dirt.
todo y
I
lo
mean,
pongamos en una jaula va a ser
we've been great
rápido.
friends. You've been
Eso quiere decir
with
que
Ford
seguramente
since
no lo tienen todavía.
2005? I mean,
2005, yeah.
Yeah, man. So, all right, you helped develop the
Buenas, Iván, ¿cómo estás?
electronic drift brake.
Yeah, well,
Van
you
a
know, the
hablar del
first thing that
freno de
anyone
mano
does when they
electrónico
get their car
para
and
el
go
drift.
drifting is put a hydraulic handbrake in it. So Ford has, drifting is the fastest growing
Que esto no es
motorsport
nuevo
in the
Ford.
world. It's so
El
accessible. There's
Focus,
events in any
R-
state, just about any
RS
city
tenía eso
on any weekend. And so Ford has
O sea que
seen
eso ya
that.
está probado.
And now every single Mustang has a drift brake in it. It has a mode. You pull the handbrake, it locks the rear tires. I like to consider the handbrake as the now button, and it's just really, really incredible that Ford is seeing this and putting it on production vehicles.
No es nuevo
and
esto.
seeing them so passionate about a sport
Muchos ya lo
that's meant
están
so much to
haciendo.
me, and we've
Creo que
had so much
Amy
success
tiene
together,
eso.
and obviously in Formula 2.
RS
I don't want to put you
de
in a
Audi
box
tiene
because
eso.
you'll just break out of it
Entonces,
and
no
be a
sé.
Ford Mustang or some other Ford
está cool
vehicle.
que
But,
lo tengan
you'll
puesto.
break out of it in grand fashion. But tell me what the Dark Horse means to you.
Well, it's funny because last generation, it's like, what else can they do to step the game up? And year after year, the Mustang continues to progress. And this generation, this new generation, introducing the Dark Horse, all these amazing racing vehicles, it's really mind-blowing. Like, I don't know how the team continues to do it. Great job, Ed, and the entire engineering team. It's just, it's unreal to see the continued progression inside the Mustang family.
Es que al final no
Yeah,
importa
and
si para el
just
Fórmula de
overall,
Drift van a
the
usar el
development,
hidráulico.
the evolution, and these are canvases,
True,
but you guys
pero
as
para la
racers,
gente
you're kind of looking at it
entusiasta
a little,
que
you
no
know,
quiere poner un
differently.
freno
You guys look
hidráulico, pero quiere hacer drift
through race
en un
lenses as opposed to just
parqueadero
some
y
spectacles.
aventarse contra un poste,
You
pues
last
está
year, 2
chévere el
seasons
feature.
ago, at
Y
the
seguramente
end
también
of
para la
the
gente que anda haciendo esos tropos en la calle en
2021
Estados
season,
Unidos
hey
también le va a
man, it's
gustar.
not goodbye, it's see you later. You hung up your helmet. I have to think that you seeing this lineup you might have something cooking in the RTR kitchen.
Oh, we definitely have some things cooking in the kitchen.
Mira, ya están diciendo que para el que estaba hablando de que iban a sacar uno RTR, seguramente va a salir
What are you
pronto.
doing, bro? I just like
I can't believe you mentioned that, Jared.
Okay, well, I mean, it's cool to see this. I'm excited. And again, congratulations on all your accolades. I know you're competing in the Bronco. You did some Ultra 4 race. You're doing multiple different things. But of course, Ford Mustang
Mira, ahí
has
está
been a
Reini
huge
diciendo
part
que
of your
el
life. So yeah, it's right
freno
there in the heart.
electrónico de Ford
Austin, you like to go
en
fast. I assume
sensación,
that's why you shaved your
por lo que
head.
entiendo, se
You're
siente muy
built for
similar como el
speed.
Hydro.
It's more of a low maintenance play, but
Chévere.
Okay, whatever.
Algo que los
And
simuladores
also,
hacen desde el
you have to be
2004.
looking at the dark horse, as you just did, walking over here and said, let's look at this thing. What are you most excited about
El
all
motor.
the platforms, but of course, dark horse?
Yeah, obviously a lot to be excited about tonight. And I think this car is so far my favorite. I don't know if I want to get my hands on this or a GT3 car first, but obviously really incredible. You know, my racing career really started driving Ford Mustangs when I was 16 years old. Anything from the FR 500, 302 Boss, GT350Rs, GT4, 4 different generations of NASCAR Ford Mustangs.
Bueno, este tipo está contando que empezó a correr en puros Mustang y está mencionando un montón de Mustang super cool, así que seguramente su familia está relacionada con el tema de las carreras desde hace mucho tiempo.
Shows, and you see all the different people in the Stampede tonight with all their different cars and what they want to do with it. It all means something different to everybody, but now on the racetrack, you've got something for every Ford Mustang fan, every enthusiast to your hardcore racers like Mark mentioned. So I can't wait to see how the performance from these cars really trickles into my weekend job.
Yeah, you say it's a weekend job, but it's a daily job. I don't know, mind your toes, guys, with all the vehicles he's driven of the Ford Mustangs, just dropping all those amazing chassis. But it's your day job because you absolutely live the Mustang brand. It's part of your life, and it's what you've seen growing up, and you're going to keep on perpetuating. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, no, I drove my own GT350 here tonight in the Stampede, which was awesome. I absolutely love that car. I drive the snot out of it back home. I'm very lucky to have a
en la
tire
caravana
sponsor.
que llegó hasta ahí.
But,
Cuando trabaja
it's
para
not the
Ford y
only
eres piloto de
Mustang I've had
carrera.
in my garage throughout my life, and
llegaré en
I've
un
really fallen
GT500.
in love with these cars. So to see everybody come together tonight and do all this, and I think it's that thrill, it's that driving experience that really brings everyone together because there's so many different people, different walks of life, and I think Ford really gets that, and I think this car is for people like me and people like you. So appreciate y'all doing what you do. I'm excited to get my hands on these things, and I'll see you all at the track.
All right, well said.
Solamente
Round of
debes saber
applause.
si las barras del Dark Horse
All right,
aguantan
so
20 PSI de
with Dark
boost.
Horse
Muy
and
seguramente
now
sí,
this
hay que
racing
ver.
lineup,
Yo creo que
Mustang
sí.
spans everything performance. From
Hay
the
que ver si se
racetracks
dejan
to the
tunear,
roads,
ese es el
to great
problema.
legacy, and you've all been an instrumental part of it. You, the fans, but of course, you, the racers, behind the scenes, building the things,
Tampoco
the
puedo
machines
el
that they get to
presentador está
enjoy,
todo el tiempo como
right?
así.
So there's always one more thing. Mark, without further ado, tell us about the rest of the lineup.
Yeah, it's as we said, right? Mustang races everywhere, forever, right? For 59 years, we have been racing Mustangs on the track.
Hasta que se
That's
vuelven
just
eléctricos.
that's going to continue. We will race it on all the continents with North America, Europe, Asia, Pacific. Mustang will be there. All the different racing series, whether it's here in the U.S., NASCAR in the Cup Series, NHRA with Factory X, Mustang GT3 and GT4 as we talked, with SRO, with IMSA, with WEC, Mustang is going to be there. And
O sea,
Australian
básicamente
market is
están
very
avisando que va a
important
salir,
for us
que va a haber un Mustang en
with
cada
Mustang
una de
as a road
las
car, but
categorías
also
de
going there
diferentes
in the
competencias
Australian
en el
Supercar
deporte
Series. Plus all the
motor.
grassroots stuff that we're doing, like we said, with the Dark Horse S and Dark Horse
Pero-
R. So we will be racing everywhere. The big one for us is GT3 in Daytona, January 2024. Cannot wait to have Mustang GT3 there
Enero
on the
del
track.
That's right, 24 hours of
2024.
Daytona. The 24 Mustang will be at the 24 hours of Daytona. Amazing. All these new Mustangs ready to dominate the track and rock the streets. Thank you so much, Mark, Vaughn, Austin. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere because guess what? Well, we've got one more very special
What?
guest tonight. Please welcome the OG.
Un último
That's what I
invitado,
call him.
vamos a ver.
He's the Ford Executive Chair, Mr. Bill Ford.
Yo creo que Mac 1 todavía no hay, o sea, ya no hay Mac 1, sino que está el gris de la izquierda es un EcoBoost. El que está en
This is a
el
great
gris,
night for
este
Mustang
que es
lovers,
extraño,
and,
que parece como un
hey,
nardo,
Flat
ese es
Rock,
el
I can't wait for you guys to
GT.
build
Luego
me one
está
of
un
these,
EcoBoost
so thank you.
convertible y luego está el que salió de último a mano
Thanks for
izquierda
coming
del
out to
señor
join the
este.
Stampede.
El
As
más
you've heard
oscurito,
time and time
ese
tonight,
es
you know,
un
Mustang really
Dark
is Ford's
Horse,
icon on the streets
como si fuera un
and on
Mach
the
1,
track.
es lo
Mustang
mismo.
has raced at all
Otro
the
nombre.
great tracks around the world. but there's no race or no track that means more to our history than Le Mans. It's where we took on Ferrari and won in the
está hablando de Le Mans
1960s.
cuando le
It's
ganaron
where
a
we
Ferrari.
returned 50 years later and shocked the world again. And tonight I'm announcing that we're going to go back to Le Mans again with this Mustang.
Van a correr en Le Mans, pero con el Mustang. What? Eso está cool.
And I know my cousin Edsel Ford will be there. He's here tonight. And I'm trying to talk Jim Farley into being one of the drivers at Le Mans. It's going to be great. And once again, we're going to go like hell. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Ok, fue una presentación muy corta, algo que yo haría. El tipo entró y dijo, básicamente, vamos a ir como el diablo y gracias, chao. Digan, vamos, le vamos a ganar a todos. The Bass Drop, ok, cool. No puedo todavía con las tomas del aire acondicionado ahí. No hablaron de la caja, me imagino que entonces la MT-82 seguirá siendo la caja para el modelo normal GT, la que no es muy buena. El motor sigue siendo el mismo 5 litros. Hay que ver qué diferencia hay entre el motor del Dark Horse y el motor del GT para que uno tenga 20 caballos más que el otro. Me gustó la musiquita, está chévere. El color ese no me gustó. El rojo está bien lindo. No, yo no creo que le hayan puesto más compresión. Bueno, parece ser que esto se terminó, señores. Fue breve, 40 y algo minutos, creo. Interesante. Bueno, esa va a ser toda mi intervención por hoy con el tema del nuevo Mustang. Espero que hayan disfrutado de este pequeño live sorpresa. Básicamente estaba probando los equipos para lo que próximamente va a ser un podcast. No sé ustedes qué opinan, ya que están aquí, de que lo hagamos en vivo, porque si lo hacemos en vivo, pues vamos a tener preguntas y respuestas en vivo, una interacción más rápida. No voy a estar solamente yo, voy a tener un co-estrella, un co-host, un tuner profesional que va a estar hablando con nosotros siempre en nuestros podcasts, dando su punto de vista técnico. Entonces, no sé. Muy seguramente lo vamos a hacer en vivo como prueba. Puede que estemos haciendo nuestra primera prueba el miércoles de la próxima semana. Y nada, los invito a todos a estar por allá. Mañana subimos video, ya lo saben. Espero que les guste. Vamos a dejar esta transmisión aquí para que los que quieran verla y ver el lanzamiento del Mustang de nuevo conmigo lo puedan hacer. Y nada, nos vemos en un próximo video o en una próxima transmisión, señores. Espero que les haya gustado a todos. Adiós. Brian no mostraba el motor, no ha mostrado más nada. Fue como una pequeña impresión, pero no sé. Vamos a ver cuando tenga más detalles si hago un videito más profundo al respecto.